So today I will talk about individual planets in the 10th house, and the basis is from individual planets in the 11th house, and the basis is from uh, this book which I was uh, reading, which is Astro Sutras by J.N. And it is a wonderful book. If you ever get time, you can read more from these books. But yes, as of now, I'll just explain what he has said. For example, if you have, this is the 11th house. Suppose if you have any planet in the 11th house, first of all, 11th house is of your gains. 11th house is 6 from 6, so it becomes enemy of enemies, like the this cancels this house. So but yet it is a mark, it is not a very good house. For some signs it is also a badak house. We will discuss that series later, but as of now, 11th house you can associate it with the house of gains, house of desire, wish fulfillment, and house of elder sibling, house of uh, sibling of father, because this becomes your ninth house and this becomes your father's sibling. Also it becomes your kids, partner, wife, and spouse. What else is fourth house, 11th house? It is the eighth house from the fourth house. So the strong your 11th house is, the stronger the longevity of the mother, and it deals with the eighth house problems of the mother. And then it is 7, 8, 9, then it is a bhagya of sibling also, that is fortune of the sibling. So these are the different houses where when you check from the bhavat bhavam, there is not a one signification, but there are many signification. This is also sixth to your sixth house. Sixth house is your maternal side, so this is maternal side of the maternal side. This is the problems of your maternal side. These are the issues of your maternal side, especially their problems in their life. Like for example, here cancer sign is there, so somebody who's this is his maternal side, somebody who has property issues, vehicle issues, or mental stress issues will be seen from the 11th house. So these are the things. You can check the Navansha also. I will make a Navansha series later, but I'm just talking about the basics as of now, how to check 11th house. I would later do a whole series. If you want to, please do comment in comment section, so that I will do. But as of now, this video I will concentrate on uh, planets in the 11th house, and later I will make a video on the signs in the 11th house. So as per the book, okay, sorry for, okay, the 11th house is the house of gains, acquisition, profits, income, receipts. This is also your income and salary house. Receipts because sixth house is the paperwork, and the 6 to 6 it becomes again the paperwork. So anything related to banking, paperwork, receipts, and all that thing. A planet situated in the 11th house is instrumental in bringing about gains from the person, represented by the house over which it has the lordship. So what he's trying to say is, suppose seventh lord is going and sitting in the 11th house. That means that planet has the capacity to give you gain through partnership, through spouse, through uh, public dealing, right? That's what he's saying. So any planet which is sitting here, you have to see which houses it is ruling. Like what is the sector, what is the department that minister is taking care of. Like you cannot expect railway minister to give the result of finance minister, right? There is very different this thing. As per the chart, if your second lord is sitting here, then the money will come from your family, from your face, from acting, from speeches, and all that thing. So that is the basic thing. So I hope you understood this point. When the lord of the lagna is in the 11th house, the gains are rather certain. Sun for, so now he's talking about the planets. So let's first talk about sun. For example, if situated in the 11th house, ensure acquisition of ruling powers and courage. So if sun is here now, now it is a very different case, because sun can be lord of first house, second house. I'm just talking sun in the general. Sun in general is lord of Fifth house. So fifth house is what? Speculation, trading, government, acting, creative arts, all these things. You will have automatic interest in that area, and you'll get money from it. Sun is also teaching, so teaching also. But if you have very good combination, like suppose if you have second lord in fifth house, so second house is again finance. Here, what you will do here, you will have gains from the finance, which is share market and trading, right? If you have leo here, then sixth lord is going on here. So here you cannot have trading and all that thing. Here what you will have is, though you will have idea about it, of course you will have idea about it, but here you are having leo sun is sitting sixth to itself. So what is sixth? Sixth is problem solving, hospitals, lawyers, public dealing, ca, all these things. So you are getting gain from government, but how you are getting it is by problem solving. So that's how you will have fifth leo here. Suppose fourth lord is sitting here, so something like public government contract based on the property, like buildings and all that thing, or something related to masses but working from the government side. So fifth house, the fifth house is anyways of teaching, and it is also of government, and it is also of fame, name. So it is a very good combination, especially if it is though it is debilitated, like because seventh house to seventh house, but still it will give a lot of name, fame, and good money. If it is fifth, if leo is here, and if eighth lord is going in form of sun, then what will happen is eighth house is what? Eighth house is occult, eighth house is insurance. So from this you will get the earning, but uh, connected to uh, like problem solving, uh, and at the same time there will be some connection of the government. There will be some kind of, especially hospitals and all that thing. So that's how you have to see. Seventh lord also shows government, and 10th, of course, 10th lord, anyways 10th house is natural leo and saturn, so it is a natural combination. Yes, if fifth, if eighth lord, it can be from entertainment industry also, right? Because naturally leo is entertainment, and when it goes to eighth house of hidden, like behind the camera people, that can be eighth lord in the 11th house. So that is for sun. For I'm just explaining in a very very larger extent, because here it is only one word. If moon is located in the 11th house as a lord of the lagna, the native is successful in attaining the main object of his life for which he had been striving. Such a person is of strong will. Moon is a lagna lord. Suppose you are cancer ascendant and moon is here, so which is, oh god, okay. So yes, today moon was in rohini, okay. So lagna lord going into the house of gains, whatever they will feel, unless there is no malefic aspect, unless there is no saturn sitting here and expecting moon, or saturn here expecting moon, or saturn here expecting moon, because then it will be like uh, you will always have some kind of guilty or lot of pressure to do or to achieve things, or it will be delayed. So without any affliction, if moon is here, then whatever you want in your life, it will, you will get easily, especially through what? Especially through your speech, through your face, actors, acting, communication, trading, teaching, guiding, all that thing. Food, restaurant, finance, investment banking, and all that thing. Depend where venus is. If the venus is here, then of course again connected to career, so investment banking. If venus is here, then through talking and investment banking and guiding and all that thing. So that is moon. Vehicles also, because moon in rohini is a rohini, people love vehicles, you know. If you see the image also, it is of a vehicle like this rath, I don't know what, chariot. They love different kind of luxury vehicles and all. We'll talk some other day about nakshatras also, but that's how we can see. And similarly, if cancer is the second lord, then especially food, and especially some family restaurant, especially some uh, you know uh, uh, some acting and all that thing. If third house is moon, then what will happen is writers, emotional, like psychologist, who deal with a lot of psychological issues. Third houses of talking, communication, talent, artistic people, cooking, social media influencers, that will become moon. Here fourth lord going here means definitely food business only, because moon is going 8 to itself. 4, 10, 11, so it will be something related to see if 4 is here and here it will be Aquarius, so something from the land, property, real estate agents, restaurants owner, and what, like even medicine, healing and all, the practitioners or occult, because it is going eighth to itself. So you have got the Scorpio effect now. If somebody has Cancer sign here and it is going here, that means here will be Capricorn, so that person will be dealing with the fifth house thing. Fifth house is again communication, so not communication, entertainment, masses, movies. For see Cancer here means something dealing for public entertainment, and yes, it can be then movies, writing, not writing but especially acting, dancing, all that thing in a public eye, because it is going seventh. And also it can be something related to events, marriage events, like conducting events, ceremonies, photographer. For photography you need to have sun here or sun rahu combination. But yes, again moon in the natural 11th house, there will be, you can expect these people, again very good people, very good knowledge about money and how to handle money and all that thing. If Cancer is here and then it goes here, then it will be 9. So Sagittarius moon, for sixth lord is definitely doctors only, and investment banking, and um, it can be also astronauts or different world, or like very um, who think beyond limit, like who deal with the masses, or scientists and all, who work on a very very huge level, depending where your rahu is. If moon is here fourth, and then if it goes here means 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that is Scorpio. It is debilitated moon, so in this case it's in this case money is coming from seventh house, that is partnership, and that is relationship, and it is debilitated here. So some somebody is getting emotionally hurt, so I mean the money is not coming in a good way, like it unless there are good combinations, or you have to work a lot of you have to work in a dark, or in a you can say occult also, astrology also, and or CAs, because they have to hide so many things and all, or they may have to deal in a secrecy, so that kind of work. Where see wherever moon in the Scorpio happens, there is a lot of secrecy in the transactions, especially here when Scorpio is a hidden sign, and when moon comes here, there is something which you are earning through secrecy, or you're not sharing the medium. Now the next is if such a if Mars occupies the 11th house as the lord of the Lagna, the native will have in ample measure such traits as courage, power, anger, energy, efficiency, high practical thinking. So we know that Mars is a natural Lagna lord for everybody. So Mars is your body, Mars is your health, Mars is your bone, muscle, courage, anger, your looks, all this is Mars. So if Mars goes here, and especially if the Lagna lord goes into the 11th house, that is like you are not doing too much, just being yourself is giving you money, like most of the performers or actors or singers, unless for singers you need moon also. But uh, for Lagna lord, for Aries, if it is going into the Aquarius, that means something related to your own body. Through your own body you're getting gains, just being there in on the earth you are having gains. So that is there. If moon, if Mars is there second, then you are talking about the health, talking about the how to bodybuild, how to do bodybuilding, how to, what kind of medicines to have, all that thing. Third lord, then social media influencer, again bodybuilding, and again you may be teaching some kind of karate or something like that. And similarly all the house, and especially if it is third and sixth lord and fifth lord, then you can also be somebody who is into army or armed forces. And if you have Mars here in the Taurus, then something you're talking about, you're getting money from the trading, because finance sector and all that thing. Like that, you have to see Mars. You have to put Mars is also natural real estate. So if Mars is the lord of this and this, then you are naturally gaining from the real estate, hotel business, and all that thing. Or especially this and this, if it goes here, then you are earning from the real estate, builders, and all that thing. If Mars is a lord of 10,000 here, then machinery, because Saturn Mars combinations makes engineers and all that thing, and machinery, uh, automobile, and that sector. You that something which is very technical. Saturn Mars is a technical combination, and which require a lot of technical stuff. So like that you can see a lot of solving things and all. If Mercury is a strong and is if Mercury is strong and is situated in the 11th house, the native possesses a keen intellect and knowledge of religion and spirit of sacrifice and service. If Mercury is in the 11th house, what I have found it, the person talks a lot, first thing. And since it is a house of Rahu, you have naturally Mercury Rahu combination, which means lot of इधर का पैसा उधर, या फिर lot of hidden things in your salary slip. Like there is very good for money, because naturally Mercury Rahu combination happening. So very good for business people, and very good for people who are getting money through medicines, paperwork, solving problems, CAs. uh, and if Mercury is the sixth lord going here, then that definitely something is shady here. So like that you can see. But yes, Mercury is anyways a singing planet, it is a creative planet, it is artistic planet, it is writing, publishing, writers, journalists, all these people, medicine, kids, earning through kids, like teachers or giving classes to the kids, some kind of coaching to the kids and all, depending which sign here is. If there is a Gemini here, then definitely to the kids. If there is a Leo here, then teaching to the schools and government employer, government teacher. If there is Libra here, then you are having a business of some kind of ladies item and all that thing. So you have to take understand like that. But Mercury give generally 11th house Mercury is a very good combination for earnings. Then it comes Jupiter is strong and occupies the 11th house. The natives endowed with wisdom, power of rendering advice to others, comfort and honor from the government. Naturally, Jupiter is the Karka for wealth. It is a natural wealth car. It is a natural second house Karka. So one, it is the second house Karka. Double, it the second point, it is in the 11th house. That means uh see, Jupiter is also the lord of 12th house. So lot of expenses and then earning. For example, these can be movie producers, these, but who deal with a lot of wealth. So big businessmen who have very good, they don't care about small losses and all. So those kind of businessmen, or very higher level CEOs and all that thing. And somebody who do trading in a very on large level. And also somebody like movie producers who spend money, like for it is also natural combination of 12th lord in the 11th, because you are earning through spending money, like they invest something and then you get the return out of it. So that kind of combination. Naturally Jupiter is gold. Naturally Jupiter is teaching, guiding, counseling, consultation, yoga, what else, anything related to banking, all these things fall under Jupiter. If Jupiter is the sixth lord in going into the 11th house, then revenue, I don't know what is the term, but those people who they keep in the bank to get money back from the credit people, like through dhamki or something like that. So like that you will have to see. You have to mix the sixth house combination in that earning now. And sixth house is what? Rogra and Shatru, or problems, fights, arguments, and all that thing. So yeah, now the next is, if Venus is strong and occupies the 11th house, one is strong in fine arts such as singing, paintings, luxurious bent of mind. Yes, so if Venus is here, so Venus is the natural seventh and second lord. Again, like Jupiter, Venus is also a strong karaka for wealth. So it is also one of the natural dhanyo karaka, though you will have to check other combination also, but this is naturally you are getting money out of your from your spouse, from the partner. And also all the natural interest in all the luxury, beauty, perfume, this industry, clothing and all that thing. If there is Taurus here, then it can be finance. If there is Libra here, then it can be clothing, there it can be merchandising, it can be business, it can be beauty, makeup and all that thing. And if it is debilitated here, then something where you have to do lot of calculation, which can be banking, like some government employee sitting in some kind of bank or something like that. And if it is Aquarius, then there is some kind of shady or some kind of hidden things involved, or you are getting money in black and earning money in the black and all that thing. If it is exalted Venus, that means again you are getting earning money from spirituality here, basically. Like you are doing less but you will get more. So for example, the yoga teachers and all that thing, or somebody who talk about something like spiritual discourses and all that thing. Or artists, because Pisces is a sign of artists. Pisces is a very who think through their brain, and they just have to be alone, who earn money from their alone, like when they're lonely or they need um, some subconsciousness is very high for these people, so they are very spiritually inclined people, and for them, from that they are earning. Also Pisces is a 12th house, so natural 12th house, that is foreign land, so their money can be coming from the outside country, or from outside part of the country also, which can be astrology and all that thing. And they're very uh, or in short word, they are earning from spirituality, you can say that also. And or arts, painting and drawing, per painting and all that thing. If Saturn occupies 11th house, that shows the native is very industrious, serious, and with a philosophical outlook. He gets good landed property. So I've considered, I have spoken about everything except Rahu Ketu. So if Saturn is here, if Saturn is, first of all, if Saturn is in a Martian sign, then it is a lot of industrial work, or lot of machinery work, or lot of behind the camera work, all these things, engineering and all that thing. If Saturn is in Gemini or Saturn is in Mercury, then lot of communication, solving, paperwork, lot of problem solving, like doctors and healers and all that thing. If Saturn is in the Sagittarius sign, then lot of guiding, counseling, consultation, talking about money, talking about wealth, um, talking about spiritual things, talking about banking, all these things. So Saturn, basically Saturn is a very powerful planet when it comes to 11th house, because it's his own house. Basically they initially they may work under somebody, unless it is debilitated, but later on they evolve and they create their own company, or they do something own in the future, like whenever Saturn gets activated, that is post age 36. And yeah, that is for that. And Rahu Ketu, here is Rahu is what, Rahu is very powerful. Again, it is like Saturn, only in the 11th house. So gain from the foreign land, gain from the photography, gain from the media, entertainment, gains from the spirituality, occult, because Rahu is a natural karaka for spiritual things. Gain from the elder siblings, gain from the siblings of the father, and gain from the, if there is a Taurus sign, then some kind of fast food restaurants and all that thing. If there is Libra here, then through vehicles, through like so many people have travels and tourism, that kind of industry. So, Rahu will give, Rahu and Saturn will both have the tendency to give a business here. And Rahu will also include foreign element here, because Rahu is somebody who is foreigner. So something where you have to deal with the foreign element, right? And even it can be that your company originally is an international company, or somewhere which is something which is situated outside, or you're dealing with the foreign people, like that. If Ketu is here, then that means somebody who has like engineering, decoders, spies, somebody who is in the government but in a raw, or somebody who has very hidden kind of uh, work, security, cyber security, all these kind of work. And it can be occult also, it can be tarot also, it can be insurance also, uh, it can be it can be this thing, lot of it, Ketu is a very technical planet, so lot of this online things, and basically very security oriented work, type of work. So this was for all the planets. I hope you understood. Like for if Ketu here is in the Virgo, that means it is for the problem solving, like again problem solving, lawyers and all that thing. So that's how you have to understand. But yeah, I hope you understood for each and every planet. And that was the video for planets in the 11th house. Let me know if you have any doubts. Thank you. Take care.